year, yeah, it's last year here.
He's been 4 years here. How old is your brother?
22.
22, and he's already bro. I'm 24, and I just been here for 2 years.
Yeah, what? Really?
I just been here for 2 years. I finished my high school, and then I came here.
Oh shit!
I came in 2020, COVID, my guy,
Really?
COVID.
So you did most of it online, or?
I did when I was in IT. That's when COVID started. The first 3 months it was on school, and then it generally started becoming like, okay, like we're gonna have online classes every week, and then it turned online classes twice a week, and then online classes.
Yeah, online classes. Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not for this shit. And at a certain point, we only had to come to school once a week.
Oh.
That was freaking boring. Absolutely boring.
Yeah.
Absolutely boring.
Life was just stuck.
It was. I had nothing to do. G.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah.
Nothing.
Exactly.
Like even they had like a curfew. Were you here during the curfew?
Yeah, we had curfew too. Yeah.
Or it was like what 6 or not 7 or 8.
Bro, I don't remember, but it was.
I do not want to remember those times.
Yeah.
Do not want to remember those times.
I mean, it was good to do some shit. You know, think about life, because everything was moving so slow and shit. You could just think about shit.
Wait, what do you mean during COVID times?
Yeah, you had time for yourself. You know, like no other bullshit.
True, but I feel like you would have been too alone. I would be too alone. I can't be alone with my thoughts. I can't.
Yeah, me too. but
I gotta start thinking, start getting creative.
Yeah, yeah, it was kind of good for me actually. You know,
Really?
I started meditating and shit.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
So,
I started finding myself. You know,
Really?
Like you know when people say I want to find myself, and they just do the bullshit they have to, and they forget about self development. So that's what I did. I actually took the time that I had, and I just looked up shit. You know, meditating, philosophy. I read some shit.
dope.
Yeah, bro.
Really interesting. honestly, I wish I could have gone on that path, because I feel like then you get to discover yourself like a whole new person. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna discover, like, who am I?
Yeah.
Jesus. Wait, are we recording, by the way? Oh, well, hi. Welcome back. welcome to the first installment of Thoughtless Minds Podcast. And I have my guest today, Georgie.
Hello.
And Georgie isn't just any other guy. He's not just any other just civilian. No, this man is an artist. And he goes by the name MarkOff.
MarkOff.
Jesus, wait. It's already hitting me, G.
Yeah.
But
You're good, bro.
honestly, I feel like since I've started listening to his music, like what was it? A few days ago, and even today, 2 days ago, yesterday, and today, I've been listening to your music, and at the end, I can say your last album, Villainous, you are the epitome of a new breed of Eminem and Mac Miller, my guy.
Yeah, it's something like that. I would say it's like that, yeah.
You're something I've never heard before, and it's so awesome because it flows, it goes, it's fire, and it's mad, like, smart.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you, bro. It was like I started this project, my best friend, Swill, like the producer.
Oh yeah, the on the picture, right? On the picture,
yeah. We started this as like, let's have fun. Let's see, like let's explore the trap shit, So we started that, and we did it for a year.
Yeah.
And so we were like, we were listening to it again, like going back, and we were like, bro, we can leave some songs, we can add some new shit. And this would be banger, bro. Like, like the trap classics, like you play. And yeah, so that was the idea,
Does it, like, was it ever like a dream?
What you mean?
Like, have you ever thought, like, I want to be an artist?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it always has been. Like, it's all about, expressing yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, for me, that's the most important.
When was when was the point you said, like, you know what, actually, I want to start it?
Yeah, so it was, first I did some other things in like the entertainment, thing, and I did theater, I did dancing, I did a lot of shit, bro.
What?
Like I tried it, but I always had it back in my mind. I was like, music.
Yeah.
That's what I always did, or it always inspired me to do shit, And it was always like, I wanna do it, but I first wanted to try some other things because I felt like, you know, that was my calling.
Yeah.
But obviously after like a year in theater, some months in dancing, I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. Like, that's not for me. Like, it's cool. I want it to be a part of something I do, but it's not for me. You know, I don't want to be the main in this shit. Yeah. So then I started like going back, you know, like the old years when me and my friends, you know, we just did some rap battles and shit, like put a beat on and freestyle, some dumb shit.
You could just generally just freestyle?
I mean, it was not good freestyle.
No, I know, but the whole thought, like, you know, you said I wanted something in art, so you tried dancing, you tried acting, and then you generally start singing and then rapping, and I'm like, to see the amount of effort that you like, I want to try this, and you just like went through every like aspect there is of art. That's super interesting. And then at the end, you like, I guess, rapping. Yeah. When did that start? Because did you start singing in a singing group or initially just rapping?
I mean, yeah, I just started rapping. Like, I was searching for like beats and shit. When I freestyled, I was like, okay, I can get better with this. It will be interesting. Like, so yeah, I started like my other best friend who works on the projects too. His name is Nikolai. Yeah. He made beats always because he was a pianist from like the age of like 2 or something. Like, he was on the piano. Yeah.
I don't need to walk. Just give me a keyboard real quick.
He was ripping his shit. Yeah. And I was like, yo, can you make a beat? You know, send it to me. He was like, yeah, I'll try. You know, and his older brother is like a musician too, like really good. Yeah. And so he got help, you know, he sent me some shit. Like, it was okay.
You're like, listen, I don't want to say trash, but you know, he tried.
Yeah, but at that time when he said it to me, I was like, this is godly. Holy shit, this is out of this earth. Yeah.
Wait, what?
And you know, it's so interesting to look back at shit and like see how amazed you were then. You know, and I'm like, right now, I'm like, okay, my last project is good. You know, obviously I have stacked more. Yeah. You know, Villainous is just the first I released.
Wait, Villainous is the first album?
Well, no, I mean, it's the second one I've released.
That's why, because I mean, I saw 2.
But yeah. But the one is not as professional, not as good, you know. We were learning still.
Genuine question, is there like certain songs that you've created but you've not released yet?
Yeah, a lot, bro. A lot. They'll never be seen. Never.
I feel like, sorry. I feel like when like making music or like writing, making a song, making a trap, everything, when you actually get to produce a song, at a certain point you listen to it and you're like, I don't want to publish this. Yeah. Yeah, has it happened?
Yeah. I mean, it's not only if the song just isn't good, like you like, no, it sounds shit. Sometimes they're good songs, bro, but you don't feel it, you know? You don't feel like I want this to represent me. Really? My name.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because that's how you express yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
The music, like, what do you say? Jesus, I totally forgot about that.
I have to feel it, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
Like, one of the newest projects, you know, I'm working on, like, we're working on it a lot right now. It's purely from experience. Like, I didn't sit down to write just to write, you know? I was, like, going through some love shit, you know? And I was like, okay, I want to write about this. Like, I want to just pour everything. And my friend, you know, Nikolai, my other like producer, he was going through like something like me, you know, like the same shit.
We were going through it. Me and my homies, we all got the same feeling.
Yeah, bro. He was like, we were like in the same shit, you know, doing the same shit, same dramas. And he was like, I didn't even know he was recording instrumentals of how he was feeling. Oh, you know. And then at his birthday, when shit was kind of, you know, the peak.
Yeah, it was going up there.
Yeah. And we were like wasted, bro. We just went and just went in a room. He grabbed the guitar. Yeah. He just started, you know, doing his melody that I didn't even know, bro. Like, he did it without just the experience.
On instinct.
Yeah.
Man just acted on it.
Like, it's been in his mind because of everything that's been going on. You know, like I told you, he's been recording shit. And he was like, you know, this is what I thought, this is what I felt, and I just came up with this melody and shit. And he sang me the chorus, and I was like, okay, bro, okay, we can do something. And I
like,
pulled,
hey, yo, potential?
yeah, I pulled my text, bro. The text I've written about this shit that I've been going to, too. It's like the same shit. And then it's just perfect, bro.
It's just perfect.
It's just perfectly fit.
So basically, he brought the music.
Yep.
You brought the words, and it just connected.
flowed.
It flowed.
Yeah. Perfectly, bro.
That's a movie, my guy.
That's our favorite.
That's a movie.
That's our favorite song we have done. Like, you'll probably see it like in a year or more, because all of the process is long, bro. It's long. You know.
Wait, so you mean in a year or so? You mean it's not published yet?
No.
Oh, so you're now?
No, that's the newest.
That's the
shit we're
newest.
working on. Yeah.
That's gonna wow.
Yeah, bro.
So it's
crazy.
It's up and coming.
Yeah.
Jesus, you know how surreal that is? Because it's like hearing it now. I'm like, that's a whole experience. That's a whole like expression. That's your feelings.
Yeah.
In song. And to say like it's not even out yet, now I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
It's like we didn't do it to just be like separate tracks, Like you hear the track and oh, this is this one, this is that one. We made an album how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like just each song works together, If you play just one song, I mean, yeah, it sounds good and everything, you can listen to it, of course, without listening to the whole album.
Yeah.
But we made it so that when you listen to the whole album, every song just makes sense.
And
like,
it makes like a story.
It makes like a story, yeah. It builds up this whole story.
I feel like a recent artist also, like not recent artists, but some artists back in the day, they used to do that. Because I remember The Weeknd, kind of like some of his song has kind of like a story.
Yeah.
Or like, I can't mention other artists right now, but some of them, they have like a linear story with each song. And it's like really cool. Like for example, Starboy, it felt like or House of Balloons really felt like a whole story.
Yeah, it's a whole story, yeah. That's how it's supposed to be, like the concept albums. That, like, if you know MF Doom, he did Food. It was conceptual, too. I think Mac Miller actually, his songs are like that. Like his albums.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
He even did the swimming is the one he released, and then he released Circles. He wanted to be like connected, like swimming in circles. Yeah, that was the idea behind it, and it's so good, bro, because you don't just listen to a song to.
You're saying that to the man that has the swimming tattoo on my body.
Yeah.
Like I've studied this guy because I feel like his music, it's just raw emotion. It's a story.
Exactly.
It's a whole story.
It's not like you listen to a song and you're like, okay, this sounds cool. Like how it's made, like general song. It's a feeling, bro.
It's a feeling.
You don't. Yeah, it's a feeling.
Stories do get feelings. Like that's the thing why I also like movies that like are a bit psychological but more story based because they show like feelings. They show emotion.
Of course, yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
Oh shit.
It could be anything. It could be psychological. It could be kids. Like for example, I can say like a Disney movie. One of my favorite Disney movies.
I want to say it's too corny, bro.
What do you mean corny?
I want to say Fight Club, but nah. They're better movies.
No, Fight Club is good though. Fight Club is
good.
It's a classic because it's psychological too.
Yeah,
it's really good. Like I want to wonder like how people make movies like that because it's like you have to really think deep and let's release it.
Exactly.
Like for example, like this might sound weird, but I have two favorite movies. Well, no, in each category, I have a favorite movie, like comedy, thriller, action. But one of my favorite movies is Chronicle. It's kind of like a documentary style. Yeah. But my second favorite is also Forrest Gump.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
because
it.
I feel like because it's a good story.
Yeah.
It's a good story because you're in deep to it and you're like, this can't be real. But to see it as if it's like the actual story that actually happened based on real life, I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like the series The Office. Have you ever seen The Office?
I have heard of it. I haven't seen it.
If you watch it, it's hilarious. It's cringy. But I'm like, I don't want to imagine this as a series. I want to imagine this is a real thing because it's super hilarious.
You just get more into it. Like
every episode, every clip of The Office is a meme-worthy clip because it's.
Can I say something? Because maybe for context, The Office is like a show essentially where they're just filming like a regular office. Like you have like a camera crew.
Yeah.
You have, like, you know, that they talk to the camera.
Oh yeah, maybe you don't know about it, but yeah, it's basically a company that runs and works every day, and there are certain things that happen within like that like little workspace, like trauma, and this camera crew is just like kind of just following their day, each and every step, and a little bit about their own lives too, their personal life. And sometimes they give like the essence, the cameraman isn't there, but sometimes they act as if the cameraman is there.
Yeah, to make you more into it.
And it feels so like real. And I'm like, that's really dope, G. It's really dope because it's like a comfort series to me now. Do you have a comfort series?
Right now?
Yeah.
I don't watch series right now. I watch mainly movies, like going back to classics. Yeah, I would say, you know what, like, you know Donnie Darko.
Yeah.
You know it. Like this type of movies, I want to watch every one. Every good one. Like, and I watch directors right now too. Like, I mean, like I follow them.
Yeah. Also, when they're creating like a new stuff, you're like, oh, then I have to see this.
It's like the same as looking at an artist like in his songs, you know.
Oh yeah.
How you like a movie and you're like, okay, I want to know who made this.
Yeah.
Because I don't think a lot of people like do this, or maybe I'm wrong. But like going to the director, like seeing who made the movie you liked, you're like, okay, let's watch something else, and you watch this whole catalog, you know.
I feel like I like directors. Sometimes I watch certain directors what movie they make because they give a same type of feel, or same type of like different story, but the same feel, but just in another unique concept. I'm like, that's really dope. Is there then a movie that you have seen repeatedly?
Seen repeatedly? Yeah,
like more than 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, a lot of movies I rewatch. Most of them are how was this director called? Help me a little. Quentin Tarantino.
Oh, Quentin Tarantino. Oh.
He's the easiest to get attached to, you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because actually watching his movies in order like makes sense, you know. So I watch his movies like more than once to fully grasp the concept, you know. Like Pulp Fiction and shit. But David Lynch, I think it was.
It's also a pretty good one, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, he has all those movies that are such classics, bro. And I was like,
but somehow I feel like certain directors, like for them, I don't know, I feel like they make a certain type of movie and make sequels of it. Yeah. Like I can't remember the Godfather, for example, 3 sequels. I'm like, okay, then maybe same director. And then if you, for example, see, okay, what else has he made? I'm like, oh, he made Creed. Yeah. He made then Creed 1, 2, and 3. I'm like, pretty good series, or I mean movies. But I'm like, oh, they just have like names on their movie list. Yeah. And I feel like some of them don't necessarily correlate to one another. Like for example, the director of Avatar. Yeah. I feel like there's no other movie that I can like give an example as Avatar.
I don't know other movies than Avatar, like his movies other than Avatar.
Exactly. I'm like, you want to talk about Disney movies? I'm like, sure, I know all of them. Cars 1, 2, and 3. Toy Story 1, 2, and 3. Shrek 1, 2, and 3.
I mean, it's tricky. It's tricky though, making like trilogies and shit. It's tricky because The Godfather, like, I didn't know there was a trilogy.
You really? What?
Yes.
I feel like you've not been born. You've not been born. You just don't exist.
I watched one and that's it. Like, yeah, a couple like months ago, like, or maybe it was a year. Okay, like we had a project, like, no, so it must have been a year ago. Yeah. So we had a project for school, like, explain like a trilogy. You know, pick a trilogy and say which movie is the best, like this shit, like, you know, explain the trilogy of the movie, how it goes.
You're like, for some reason I just went blank, and the first thing I heard, like, explain the movie, the trilogy. Yeah. And then I'm like, wait, which movie? What movie?
I can see it in your eyes, bro. You're like, what the fuck? Okay. But no, like, okay, let me repeat this. So The Godfather.
Yeah.
You know, we had a project with my friend for a school project to pick a trilogy to talk about. And so he said, let's go for Godfather. Oh. And I was like, is there a trilogy of Godfather?
Oh, that's yeah. You know, it's funny, like, as you were saying that, like, so many thoughts went behind my mind. I don't know why in a split second, and I'm like, when I came back, I'm like, I don't remember anything. You know, like when you wake up and you're like, I had the best dream. I'm like, oh, what did you dream about? I'm like, what are you talking about?
Oh, I've actually trained my mind to remember the dreams.
What?
Yeah, but
What?
yeah, but one time it gets too much.
Hey, listen, I
So
can't even train my mind to not. What do you mean? I'm sorry for saying that. Wait, do you remember your dreams?
Yeah.
Okay.
But some nights when it's like I'm too tired, like my brain activity is shit, you know, then I don't remember. Like I remember very vaguely.
Can you control yourself in your dreams? That's called lucid dreaming, I think.
Yeah,
lucid dreaming.
I could actually. Yeah.
You could?
But I just lost it at one moment.
Oh,
I was like,
it's a trained thing, right?
yeah. I was like, you know, fuck it. Like, I did it, and then I was in my dreams just doing nothing. Yeah, basically.
I'm just staring
I'm
around.
just bored in my dreams, and I was like, I want some random shit to happen, so you know, I won't try to control it.
But because
Then I lost it. I just lost it.
I know some people, if they can lucid dream, the main thing that they try is just flying.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely. But I know some people, they try to experience like other things that they never have tried before and see how it would feel like in a dream.
How it would, yeah.
Like, for example, because I like skydiving, for example. I've never been skydiving, but I'm like, I would imagine how it would feel like. Or I've never been scuba diving. I'm like, imagine how that would feel like in a dream. And then when you experience it in real life, you're like, wait, does this feel exactly like the dream, or does this feel different? Like, the mind is such a powerful thing, but it's so interesting.
Yeah,
how,
exactly.
How did you, like... How do you still remember your dreams? I can't dream for nothing, G.
You can't dream?
I don't dream. I just... When I sleep and wake up, it's just... That's it. I just close my eyes. I'm not tired. I open my eyes. Wow, the sun's out.
You don't even remember if you, like, had a dream?
There are certain times.
Not.
There are certain times when I remember I had like kind of like a dream, but they've never felt like dreams. They just felt like a picture, and then just so many emotions just going through it as if I know the backstory. But it was just a picture, and that's it.
Damn.
I don't have nightmares anymore.
Really?
I don't have nightmares.
Are you stressed?
Constantly.
Then that's not healthy, man.
Maybe all my dreams have been nightmares, but I don't know.
You know, I actually conquered one of my fears as a child.
Wait, what?
With like, yeah, the way I conquered it was like having a dream about it, like a nightmare. And I had this nightmare, and in the nightmare, like I kept, you know, killing myself just to get out of this shit.
Oh.
Yeah, but I kept get respawn, you know. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm not scared anymore, and I just did my shit. And then I woke up, and like it was really bad, you know. I had a trauma, like literally. Like, okay, let me explain this.
You're like, I had a trauma. I'm like, wait, what?
Let me explain.
You're like, okay, wait, explanation time.
Let me explain it. Have you seen The Ring?
Oh my god! Please don't tell me. Don't tell me this disgusting thing. Don't tell me it's. Are you okay? Are you inside of it, or are you staring at it?
I'm staring at it.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and that kept happening, and I kept, you know, like jumping all my terrors, like, you know, I kept jumping out the window. yeah, and I was like kept respawning. Can I just see her coming at me? So when I got fucking tired of it, I just.
Just said, like, you know what? Let me put on my gloves. I've had enough of you.
Yeah, exactly.
Get out of my house.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like I mean, the way she's just breaking entering, I feel like she has to be. Oh wait, I can't say that. That's kind of offensive. I say that. I'm gonna stay away from the mic.
It's your podcast, bro.
Wait, you can't tell me. You can't tell me I'm not true. I'm not lying.
I can't say shit.
I can't say nothing. But The Ring, I can't remember last time I watched that movie, but I think I had like 1 or 2 nightmares of The Ring, or not necessarily nightmares, but it's just scary to sleep at night.
Yeah.
But I've not had a nightmare.
Yeah, but I was like with my brother, and we were like, okay, he wanted to watch a scary movie, and I was like, yeah, I want to watch. Like I was little, you know. And I was like, yeah, I want to watch too.
I want to watch a movie.
Yeah, I want to watch a scary movie too. Like, I ain't scared of shit. And he was like, okay. And we found, you know, The Ring. And he just played it. And
wait, quick. Can you check when was The Ring actually? Like,
yeah, actually, check it.
When was it like released? But keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, and okay, so then I watched the movie. Like we were on separate beds, so I felt like, and everything was dark, so I felt like there was no one in the room with me, even though my brother was with
You
me.
have it?
2002.
2002.
Oh, you can just interrupt, by the way. But 2002.
Yeah, I watched it when I was like, shit, I don't know, third, fourth grade.
I don't even like. How old was I?
Like,
Wait, 2002? No, but I was 5.
I wasn't even born yet, bro.
Oh no, wait, that was when it was like released. But I mean, there was a period when it got pretty popular.
Yeah, I mean, they replay movies on channels, right?
True,
So
though, true.
that's how we found it. Yeah.
But yes, when you watched the movie when you were little.
So yeah, everything was dark in the room. Couldn't see my brother even. It was just the screen, you know. And
as a kid, that feels like the entire
it
like
feels
film.
like yeah, like you're in there. But
You're
like,
in there. It's like it's
no one's there
happening
to
right
help
there.
you. Yeah. And I watched the whole shit. Like from the first scene, like I was like laughing because I was like, this ain't scary. But then there's a shot of like the dead woman or something.
Ooh.
They find the dead woman, and I was at this point to the end of the movie. I was scared shitless, bro.
Ooh.
And it was so bad, bro. Like I couldn't walk alone at night.
What?
Yeah, bro. So I just stayed.
I know you were little though.
Yeah.
I think the one movie that's ever like had me feel like that was the movie Grave Encounters. It was like a documentary type of like movie, like like these group of like ghost hunters or ghostbusters are gonna visit this place, see if it's haunted, and then show the clips.
I don't think I've seen it.
No, it's really scary because after a certain while, it just gets surreal, like ghost. Like people start screaming. You should like if you want to have a scare night. If you want to have a scare night, you should watch because it feels so real. It feels because it looks like genuine people.
Have you ever watched it?
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it. I think I've seen it once, and then they released a sequel, and the sequel's also interesting because it's basically 5 years after the first one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's dope. And then I watched the sequel, and I'm like, it's not as good as the first one. Because I think that's also the thing about me with movies. When I see the first movie, it's always the best one, and then the second one it either has to be way amazing or it can't top it. Like for example, when it comes to the Toy Story or Shrek or Monsters Inc. For example, Aladdin.
Yeah.
The first one is always going to be amazing. They made a live action of Aladdin. I'm like, it's pretty cool. It's really awesome. They nailed it, everything.
Yeah.
But the original cartoon, that's always going to stay my favorite.
Yeah, of course.
Shrek,
You
the
can
first
beat
Shrek, it introduced everybody.
Yeah, like I don't think a live action can beat original.
I don't think. Nah, I've never seen a movie that people said like, oh, the live action is best.
I think actually with Lion King, wasn't there like
oh
good
yeah, there was a
feedback?
live action of it.
I think
but I've never
people
watched
liked it.
I've never watched it actually.
But you can't beat Lion King. Come on.
No, Lion King is a classic.
Yeah.
Even if like you could be a child or you could be an adult,
Yeah.
you could say Lion King that hit.
Yeah.
That was awesome. But there was a Lion King 2, right? There was a Lion King 2.
Was there?
I think there was. That's when Simba like grew up more older. But the first one was so popular, nobody even knew about the second one.
Yeah, that's the effect of most things. But like The Godfather, the same that I was talking about.
Oh
yeah. It's more famous. Like the first one, you have to be really into it to know.
There's a Lion King 1.5.
1.5.
Released in 2004.
When was the original Lion King?
Lion King originally 1994, Lion King 2, Simba's Pride 1998, and then the Lion King 1.5, which was released in 2004.
1.5.
1.5. What?
Not
It's like a prequel to the sequel.
A prequel to the sequel. But wait, I think is the 1.5? I think it's a story about Pumbaa and Timon. I think it's maybe about that.
Yeah, maybe. I heard that it's copied from a Japanese cartoon.
The Lion King?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The white
It absolutely
king.
is.
The white, what was it? White Lion, something like that.
Wasn't it White Tiger, something like that? Can you
Yeah,
check
something
that?
like that.
Because I remember seeing, and then I'm like, I remember somebody, I think it was on YouTube, something like that,
Yeah.
and they explained it. And I'm like,
Yeah,
wow,
yeah,
this is so surreal.
Yeah.
This is so weird. Like, for example, the character Mr. Bean,
Mm-hmm.
he actually started from a cartoon, and then they made the movie.
What?
Yeah.
No fucking
Bean.
way.
Mr. Bean started from a cartoon, and then it ended up in the movie. I can tell you this because the last. Wait, did you check the 1.5 about?
What do you mean?
Wait.
You're right. It is about Pumbaa and Timon.
The 1.5 is about Pumbaa and Timon.
Yeah, but what you guys are referring to is called Kimba, the White Lion.
Kimba
I told
the
you,
White Lion.
yeah.
Kimba the White Lion. I
Yeah.
remember that because I think I've seen like maybe one thing about it, and I'm like, maybe this isn't getting popular, but it's like even when I'm way smaller. But yes, the Mr. Bean. So basically, the cartoon it was based off him as a person, and then they went through. They made seasons, and I think on the last episode of the last season of Mr. Bean, he goes up in a spaceship, and then floats with a bunch of in the spaceship just a bunch of other Mr. Beans, and then the spaceship goes away, and then out of nowhere. They go into real life. A beam of light just flashes on the floor, and he falls down like as a human, just falls down. The light goes away. He stands up. He looks up, and then he's like, and he just walks away. And that's
What the-
absolutely, absolutely.
You know what I was thinking about?
No, that was so weird, right?
You said beam. You said
Beam of light because in the
beam of
cartoon.
light, and I was like beam of light.
That was
That's stupid.
because it was in the cartoon. I remember they were on a spaceship and they flashed the light like down.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn.
So, and what the fuck is the point of it?
The point of it is basically the Mr. Bean, the cartoon. They
Yeah.
based it off him as a person.
Oh.
And then they said like, oh, let's try a live action of it. And then they made the Mr.
I
Bean
didn't know
movie.
that. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Even I think the movie The Mask.
Yeah.
The Mask was originally in cartoon, and then they said like, "Hey, yo, let's make an IRL version, a live action version,"
Oh shit.
and that's how they made the movie The Mask, and they also made a movie The Son of the Mask, which is also
I
my
feel
favorite
like
movie.
I don't. Bro, where are these films coming out, bro?
Oh, bro!
Like the Son of the Mask, no?
These movies are really old. I think it's like around like 2000 or 1990s. Because I remember when I was way small. Did you find something out?
No, I was just looking. The Mask animated series, it first aired in 1995,
Mm-hmm.
but the movie came out in 1994.
Oh, the movie came first.
Oh shit.
Shit. Damn, this is why I need a fact checker.
Yeah. Shout out.
Shout out.
Yeah.
But I remember that because the movie The Mask is one of my favorite childhood movies because it had
Yeah.
Jim Carrey. Because
Jim Carrey, I love
absolutely
Jim Carrey.
love this man.
Yeah.
He's
I
the
based
king
my
of
whole
comedy.
personality.
Same. When I was smaller, my whole personality was this man.
Of course. Yeah,
The
same,
way
bro.
that he's just everybody, G. He's just
Yeah.
everybody. But like he's just comedy king.
Yeah.
But have you
yeah.
ever seen his serious movie?
Which one?
There was this one. What was it called? Something about the endless summer or something about the end of days. Because remember, the story was basically him and a lover, and then they broke up, and he said like I really want to forget about her because I can't live with her if she's not with me. So then they did a memory wipe on this man, and then.
Yeah, I know
Mhm.
it.
And then he started seeing like faces or images, and he's like, "Who's this woman I've never seen before?" And then he
Yeah.
starts looking back.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite movies too.
What is it called? Can you remember the name?
It's
Wait.
called Eternal
Eternal Sunshine.
Eternal
Spotless
Sunshine.
Mind. Yeah.
The Spotless Mind.
Of the Spotless Mind. Yeah,
Exactly.
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 It's one of his most serious movies, and I absolutely like adore it.
Can you fact check something for me? The Ride 7 director, like 7 with a 7.
the number 7?
Yeah.
Ride 7. So ride and the
Yeah,
number
like
7.
like she writes it. She writes it like 7.
Wait, what?
Understand. The Ride?
The Ride.
No,
7.
no.
No, what is it called?
It's just 7. It's just called 7.
Oh.
Oh, the movie is just called 7.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is this the animation cartoon?
No.
David Fincher?
David Fincher,
David
because
Fincher.
I said some shit like David Lynch. No, David
Fincher.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite directors.
Oh.
Yeah, like he made Fight Club.
Uh-huh.
He made what else? He made like really good movies.
It should say on the top. You should movies. Put up movies, and it'll show up on a list. She found it. Yeah.
Fight Club, Seven, Gone Girl,
Yeah.
Zodiac, The Game, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
The Social Worker, Mank, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button,
He made that one.
Yeah.
Alien 3,
What? Wait.
Panic
what?
Room, The Killer, The Girl in the Spider's Web, World War Z 2,
World War
Wall-E?
Z2? Wall-E? Wait, hold on.
But yeah.
Wall-E?
What? Yeah, he did amazing movies, bro. Amazing. Like I love all of them. So
I feel like
he's not one
Wall-E.
of my favorite directors.
Wall-E, like funny enough, it's such a good movie.
Yeah.
Wall-E is a really good movie.
I don't remember it.
You don't
I don't remember it, bro. I've watched it once or twice and I don't remember.
It was about the tiny robot that like basically the Earth was like in junkyard.
Yeah, I remember that.
I feel like
the main shit.
it's pretty nice. It's awesome. It's
Yeah.
like it's to me it had a little bit of everything. And wait, he made the World War Z 2? Not even the first one.
You know, I want to change my favorite movie.
You're like, wait, you know what we said in the beginning?
it's
Let's change that.
It's between both. It's between two. It's either I'm thinking of ending things, or Seven. No, or Country for Old Men. Have you watched
Country
it?
for Old Men.
Have you? Or some,
Country,
yeah,
you're
let's go like
a
that.
classic.
Yeah.
You're an absolute classic. I think in Country for Old Men, I think researchers have done a study, and if they can ever give an example of a serial killer, he would be the perfect candidate.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that movie nailed everything.
It did. It was
Absolutely.
the perfect like representation.
You know, it's a
serial
long
killer.
documentary, but it's a good movie. I think it's like 2 hours or 3 hours. It's called what's it called? God's Hand.
Oh, about the Argentina,
Like gangsters.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Can you check that real quick? Something about
It was on Netflix, right?
I don't remember. I watched it, but something about the Land of God or Land of Hand of God.
Oh, then it's not what.
Hand of God with Luisa.
How long is it? How long is it?
2 hours and 15 minutes.
I think that's what I'm
The
thinking.
Land of God.
2021.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what.
yeah.
That's the one I'm thinking of. Is it? Is this one? Yeah, it was good.
So good.
It was good.
And
yeah.
it's like the movie felt so long,
Yeah.
but I just want to keep watching it.
You know what was interesting? Like, nothing so big happened, but you just lived through that shit.
Exactly. Nothing.
Yeah.
It's like nothing so big, but it's like you go through it step by step, day by day,
Yeah,
and that's what I feel like. That's what makes it good.
exactly.
Because like stories, action, sure, but like if it feels real life,
If it feels real, yeah, exactly.
mhm,
It
you
just
you
hits
wake up with the main character and you end the day and then start anew with him or her
Yeah.
again. Perfect, sensational. Like even if the movie, this might sound childish, but the recent movie that I watched was Encanto. I liked it absolutely because it was about culture.
I'm
And
not sure if I.
Encanto. It's a Spanish movie. Sorry, it's a
Oh.
Disney Spanish movie, and
Oh.
it's pretty recent actually. It's pretty recent,
Yeah, I think I've heard of it.
but I feel like it might sound weird, but that movie really gave a feeling towards like in Spanish culture, like, oh, you have to be like the best for your family. You have to try your best so they can be proud of you,
Yeah.
and that really was the main conflict. That was the main drive, and I'm like, it feels really relatable from like God's hand. That's what the
Yeah.
movie called again, right?
The Hand of God.
The hand of God. Like you wake up with them each day, but in that movie, Encanto, you can relate to the feelings exactly.
Really?
As a Spanish person, yeah.
That's good. You know.
But I love movies like that. Like they gave you feel.
Yeah. Exactly. You know, speaking of Disney movies, you know what's my favorite? It's Up. Have you seen it?
Disney movies Up.
Yeah.
Up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because he said it's Up. I'm like, okay, that could be other movie, but like Up, absolutely, I liked it.
Yeah, it's my favorite, bro.
Absolutely,
It just hit. hit me like in a special place.
You know what's the best thing about Up? They also made like short clips about like their daily lives.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love when like a production like they do that, because I'm like, wow. Because if they ever thought about making a second one, everybody would watch it, because it's just such a classic. It hits on a different level.
It hits, bro.
It hits on a different level, G. Like it's just like, it's like when you can relate with music.
Yeah.
It hits on a different level, and that was me with Mac Miller. Basically, it just hits on a different level, because it's like each word I really feel or I really think. I'm like, there's a reason why he said it. There's a meaning behind it. That's why I like it.
That's why actually Eminem was my favorite rapper. I mean, he still is. But a few years ago, that's the only rapper I actually liked that much. You know.
This is
like
a good question.
big
Sorry.
idol. Yeah.
When you were small, who did you see as an idol? Like as a person you say like, oh, when I grow older, I want to strive to be like this person. You ever had a idol like that?
It was two of them. It was Eminem actually, and Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, because I don't know. It was my type of humor. Like it was really. I felt him. You know. I felt the. I don't know, bro. I felt so special watching Jim Carrey. Bro.
It's like he's an awesome person that I want to be.
Yeah, yeah.
I like Jim Carrey absolutely. Like I would say generally he was one of my idols, because I think he generally is, because the way he gives emotion, the way he puts himself. I think he said this in an interview. The way that you can just throw away your sense of identity, put that aside, and become a new character and embody that character. I'm like, that's a strong word, G. Like remove your self identity to embody somebody else. I'm like, that's a whole like control of mind type stuff.
Yeah. So I watched all of his movies so many times. Like,
same.
Every movie he's been in,
Same.
I've watched it so many times.
It's like instead of following the director, like, no, I'm gonna follow that actor.
Yeah. So, Eminem was my biggest idol because I had this aggression all the time, bro. I was picked on so much. I was bullied. I didn't have friends, you know. Like, I wasn't happy in like my family. You know,
in that situation, that time,
Yeah. So I had so much aggression in me, bro. Like not sadness, just aggression.
Just rage, you would say.
And Eminem like showcased that so well. You know, he makes you feel it, like the aggression inside you, and he just like takes it out of you. You know. It's like for some people say the same thing about boxing, you know, like they're so aggressive and they go in the gym, like they box and they just feel relaxed after. I was like that watching, listening to Eminem, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I still do.
Damn.
Yeah, but with more artists. But it was
interesting.
mainly Eminem back in the day. Yeah.
Sorry. Have you ever tried like a fighting style as a hobby?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
By boxing itself?
Yeah.
Have you tried boxing? For how long have you did that?
I did it with my producer, with Swill.
Oh, really?
With my friend, yeah, he was really good. He trained like a lot of combat sports.
Oh, really?
A lot of them. Like, yeah, all of the shit you could do, like karate, judo, like boxing. Like, he did all of that. So, he wanted to show me, you know, and I was like really interested because, yeah, I was a little angry shit. I wanted to punch.
But he had different types of discipline, because I did karate and then realized like, oh, that's a certain type of discipline.
Yeah.
And I did a little bit of kickboxing because I wanted to like try it out and see how it is. And I'm like, this is a completely type of discipline.
Yeah.
And he had a lot.
He had a lot, but he stuck with boxing actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So to this day, he's interested in.
I feel like boxing. Ooh, sorry. I feel like boxing takes a lot more of like energy and condition. Like it trains you more for like boxing in itself is just having stamina.
Yeah.
And it's like one of the best hobbies, I would say. One of not every hobby I think is pretty good, but it's like if you want to train your condition in the meantime, that's a perfect one.
It really, if you're a smart boxer, like for me, I hate when people say like, "Oh, it's boxing," like you punch each other, like do you fucking
like nah, there's more than that.
It's like I see it as a chess match, you know.
Oh.
Yeah. like that's the way I see it. Like, if you're a smart boxer, you can beat anyone with like just physical strength. If you just play it smart, you know.
Oh yeah,
in
because
technical.
everything is in moment, in time. Like, okay, what's he gonna do now, and how can I react on that? Kind of like chess.
Yeah. Like they pay attention a lot to footwork, you know.
Footwork. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I've heard that a lot.
They pay a lot
but
of
I
attention.
don't know. I've never experienced it for so long to actually know or see that.
It's like chess, bro. Like the way you move, like it matters, you know. Like with each move, you have so many possibilities, you know. If you do the wrong move, you get punished for it.
Oh,
you know?
true.
Yeah. It's like chess, you know. That's the way I see it.
I remember I've heard Muhammad, he went on a TV like once. Wow, puberty TV. I'm still going through puberty and I'm 24. Muhammad Ali, he went on a TV and I think he was interviewed and he kind of gave like a lesson of boxing. And then he said like, it's all about the footwork. It's all about the footwork. And then the main host is like, you don't have to look at the hands. You're like, no, you don't have to look at the face. He's like, no, you only stare at the hands. You don't care about the face. You just stare at the hands. It's like, but why? It's like, oh, because the face can't punch you. Only the hands can. And I'm like, that's so smart. It's like so logical, but it's so smart. You're like, why would you like in a fight? I feel like you have the innate just habit of just instinct to stare at the whole body. You're like, and there's so much information. I'm like, I can't track like the footwork, the face, the body movement, the hand. They're like, there's so much information to focus right now.
Yeah, but you'll get used to it with training. Like you know what each thing he does, what's gonna happen. You know, like if he moves his like feet this way, like he's gonna throw like a right hook or something. So you can, you know, start analyzing it better.
Yeah.
With each.
Because I do know some people have said that it's sort of a habit you just learn. It just becomes an instinct.
Yeah.
Like if you take a step back, you're like hands.
Yeah.
For example, if you punch, stance.
It's funny you mentioned that, bro. Like when I'm, you know, fighting with my friend, like with Swill, when we're just fighting like that, like boys, and I just throw a punch. Like he doesn't know it's coming. Like I just throw it like you know, for fun. And he just like blocks it. He
just blocks it.
He starts moving.
He starts in the gut.
Nah, he really like sometimes he just reaches like pure instinct, you know? Like he's been trained so much, like when I just throw a punch for fun, he's just like, you know, dodges and just instantly tries to hit you.
The reaction,
yeah.
Just that's when instinct kicks in. The reaction,
so
speed,
that's what you train, bro. Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot. I feel like it's a lot of brain power.
It is.
And it just if I feel like after a while, after instincts, it doesn't turn to just like something you just learn. It just turns into just like muscle memory.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh, block, punch. Like counter, punish. Counter, punish.
Yeah.
Damn.
Do you watch like influencer boxing?
I've seen a few, but I've not watched full matches.
No.
I can't like get myself to see boxing because I haven't really tried it, and I feel like it would take a lot for me because I feel like as if you're a professional boxer, you would, instead of just watching them just fight, you're like, look at the techniques. So I'm like, I also want to see that, but I'm like, I'm not trained enough to actually see that, so I'm like, I don't want to see it.
That was my point. Like if you watch influencer boxing, like KSI, Logan Paul, like it's way more fun than actual boxing because it's not that, you know, professional. I wouldn't say. Yeah, so it's fun to watch.
Influencer boxing.
So for people who don't, influencer boxing.
Because I know there's been a few, but I haven't thought about actually watching them.
And it's more interesting, bro. Like you get attached to each boxer. You know, like you're like, oh, KSI, that's my boy. For me personally, I grew up watching him.
Really?
And now seeing him fight, I'm like really rooting for him. Yeah.
You know who I grew up watching, and now he's on a different level.
Who?
Joji.
Oh really?
Joji was on YouTube.
Yeah.
He was called Filthy Frank.
Filthy Frank, yeah, that was one of my favorite channels.
He's just Joji.
Yeah.
And a lot of people just like met Joji just now, but I'm like, you haven't been with me. You haven't been with us since the beginning.
Yeah.
pink guy.
Nah, he was the goat of YouTube.
He was the goat.
He was the
And
goat.
it's funny because his whole gimmick on YouTube was basically the worst type of person to be. Like something about anti. Can you look it up? I think in Filthy Frank, in the description, in the about section of YouTube, you actually see there's a like a giant description of what basically Filthy Frank is. I think he's an antisocial narcissist.
I haven't seen that.
Blah blah. Like it's super long. It's,
Oh shit! What?
You've never thought about that when you're watching Filthy Frank, right?
No.
It's super interesting.
It was just so fun seeing him like do some fucking crazy
Did you find
shit,
it?
bro.
Can you read it? No.
It says, Filthy Frank is the embodiment of everything a person should not be. He is anti-PC, anti-social, and anti-calf. He behaves and reacts excessively to everything, expressly to highlight the ridiculousness of racism, misogyny, legalism, injustice, ignorance, and other social blights.
Wait, I'll stop real quick. At the end, the big curse word, don't say that, just say bleep. But keep reading.
Oh, okay. He also sets an example to show how easy it is in the social media for any zany material to gain traction/followings by simply sharing unsavory opinions and joking about topics many find offensive. There is no denying that the show is terribly offensive, but this terrible offensiveness is a deliberate and unapologetic parody of the whole social media machine and a reflection of the human microcosm that social media is. Or maybe I'm just a fucking bleep.
I'm gonna say which one? The R word.
Oh yeah.
That one. Hey, it's so interesting. You never knew about that, right?
Never, bro.
Never knew about
Holy
that. Now,
shit!
don't tell me
It makes
how.
sense.
Don't tell me how like better it makes Filthy Frank feel
Yeah.
like.
Damn. I always thought he was just dumb as fuck.
Crazy guy just doing crazy ass things.
No, actually, you have to be intelligent to pull such a to do some shit like that, like so good.
But I feel like you also have to think, okay, like what like
different
messed
tactics.
up stuff can we do now?
Yeah,
But like
yeah.
to deliberately show.
Yeah,
And it's funny because his YouTube, like as she read, it's still there.
yeah.
It's
like
still he has not deleted his channel and he's still posting as Joji.
Yeah.
It's
So-
really awesome. G.
It's like the thing I'm confused about. So many people like are. How is this possible? Like, bro, he just grew as a person.
Just grew as a person.
Like, why are you so fucking mind blown that
Like
he grew as a person?
he
That's
just
it.
he generally just said like, I want to pursue music, and he really had a passion for it.
Yeah.
He said like he really said, I want to convey my feelings. Slow dancing in the dark.
Yeah.
He really said, I want to show you how I feel
Yeah,
in
exactly.
words. I'm like, damn. And Joji, you just feel it, G. You just
Yeah,
feel it right
exactly.
now. And some of
really
his
good,
song
bro.
too. I think there's one music video that had a genuine just like story behind it. Like I think "Give Me Love." The song is pretty good, but if you watch the music video, it's a whole story.
Oh, he had an amazing video, bro. Like the one, like one of his new songs.
Oh, I know which one you mean. Run.
What was it
Can you check
called?
it out for me?
It's like with a camera, like some friends doing fucked up shit.
Oh, that you mean that's a beginning? Yeah, right.
No.
Oh no! Oh I know it's a recent one.
Yeah, it's a recent one.
Glimpse of Us, Die for You.
Glimpse of Us.
Glimpse of Us.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely dope. Absolutely an artwork.
Yeah, that's art, bro.
That's art.
Yeah,
That's genuine
like
art.
the visuals, bro, it's amazing.
It just showed like a story.
Yeah,
Like when you see it, you're like you can't think of this.
yeah,
You absolutely cannot think of
absolutely.
this. This is beyond. He's really dope. I really like him actually. I really like him. But I think the reason I got Mac Miller tattooed on my body is
Yeah.
I have much more relatable feelings
Mm-hmm.
towards him.
Yeah,
But Joji, I do feel it. But I'm like, if I would have put a tattoo on him, I'm like, I don't know. Because Mac Miller, I feel like he's been through me with like when I grew up.
yeah,
And that's why I still listen to him till this day. I think when I was 10-ish, I was somewhere when he released the song Best Day Ever and Donald Trump. I think that could be 2014. But from then on, I just been hearing him a lot more. And then just like, it felt like he's also going through the same things I'm going.
Yeah.
Or there were some songs I'm like, I understand him completely what he's saying.
So, Swimming is your favorite album? What do you think about Circles?
This is the thing. I feel like Circles and Swimming, I feel like both was when he basically, in a way, not to say like really long, but in I think Swimming he kind of died.
Yeah.
And in Circles he was reborn with a new character, because I know he plays. Technically, he has 3 aliases. But when was Best Day Ever released? Can you check that?
March 11, 2011.
2011.
Oh shit.
2011.
Yeah, I remember that song.
But I've also in the album Circles, Self-Care.
Yeah.
I feel like that was when he said like, I've gone, I've died, I've ended this chapter. I'm starting a new one. Can you check for me real quick what was his 3 names? Because he had Mac Miller, he had Fisher.
What?
Fisherman. Malcolm? No, that's his actual name.
Larry Fisherman?
Larry Fisherman. Some of his songs he had the name he was produced as Larry Fisherman. Which one's the other?
Larry Lovestein.
Larry Lovestein. That was in beginning. That was in the very like middle point beginning. He was Larry Lovestein, and then he later on turned into Larry Fisherman.
Fisherman, yeah.
And then he kind of started becoming Mac Miller.
There's also Larry Dollars.
I think Larry Dollars is when he was way in the beginning. I think he maybe released like 1 or 2 songs under that. But then Mac Miller, within Mac Miller, he had Larry Fisherman.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes some of his songs says produced by Larry Fisherman.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I actually like Faces more than Circles.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I feel like Faces went in more deep, went really more deep.
Yeah.
And Circles is emotion.
Yeah, you could feel like in Faces, like you could feel how he was, you know.
Do you have a specific favorite one?
From Faces?
Yeah.
I think he had one with Rick Ross, I think. Shit, I can't remember the songs now. He had one with Rick Ross that I really like.
I think no, it's not Diablo.
No.
It's
he had one with Earl Sweatshirt.
Bo. No, it's not Bo.
And the first song really hit too, but I don't remember what was it called.
Inside Out?
Yeah, Inside Out.
Oh yeah, that was it, huh?
What was the one with Rick Ross called?
Because I remember that the new album, I Love Life, Thank You.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it.
Insomniac.
Insomniac.
Yeah, that's
it. But
bro,
the new album,
hard.
I don't know, not the new album. They also released a new album after it. I think no, they released a single after I Love Life, Thank You. But I Love Life, Thank You. I remember before he passed away, he did say he was planning on making an album with a whole new flow, a whole new creative idea, a whole new concept, and that I think was I Love Life, Thank You. No. Which one is it? Thank You, I Love Life. I'm so high right now.
I Love Life, Thank You.
I Love Life, Thank You.
I don't remember that.
And I think the top songs from I Love Life, Thank You is that one actually, because the song is also called I Love Life, Thank You.
What year was it released?
It was this year.
This year?
Can you see when?
No, it was I Love Life, Thank You was released in 2011.
2011. Yeah.
2011. Which year are we again?
Haven't heard it.
2022.
2022.
Oh yeah, you're 2022. I always forget because I'm like 2020, 2021. Forget about it. It never happened. It never happened. It never happened. But I remember the day that I Love Life, Thank You got released. I was in the car, driving, because sometimes I do that. I just rent a car and I just drive around.
You rent a car.
I rent a car and I drive around and I just listen to music. And I think an hour driving, I listened to the whole album.
Oh,
And I was so, at times I was tearing because I'm like he's gone.
Yeah.
But this song, it's a whole new concept, it's a whole new feel, and it's so amazing. Like I think the top of everybody right now, or the top right now of Spotify, could be "I Love Like Thank You" and "Love Lost." Love is lost. Love lost. Yeah. It's I always that's the thing when like learning four languages.
Yeah.
In our native language, Papiamento, I speak four languages like mixed in each other.
Oh.
Like sometimes my sentence, it could be 7 words. 2 English, 2 Dutch, 2 Spanish, and 1 word like probably English again. That's how I like usually communicate with my friends, because it's just everybody knows those 4 languages. And sometimes when I even think in English, I even confuse like words sometimes, like love, lost love. Which one is it?
I love life, thank you.
Nah, but the song "Love Lost" or "Lost Love"?
Love lost.
"Love Lost."
I actually, the album that hit me the most was "Swimming." Like, you know, "Come Back to Earth." That's one of my favorite songs ever.
Ooh.
One of my ever like top 10 maybe favorite songs.
I can name a bunch, because they're all, to me, they're all like pretty good.
Yeah.
Woods, "Hand Me Down,"
Yeah.
"Come Back to Earth." Just the lines he says, like
Exactly.
there's so much. Something about text and I'll later regret.
Yeah,
I can't remember the line right now, but it's just strong.
like from "Come Back to Earth."
Uh-huh.
My regrets look just like text I shouldn't send.
When I hear that, I'm like, that's strong.
Yeah.
That is super strong.
I felt it, bro. Like, I just blanked out, and it was just this song, bro.
One
like the first
song-
time I heard it was special, bro.
passion.
Special.
It's just passion. But the
Yeah.
one song I hear and I can guarantee you I get a little bit teary. Good news.
Ooh, you know, bro.
Because
You know what's crazy,
wow.
bro? I didn't listen to this album when it came out. Like, I did Circles first, and I was like, you know, I'ma wait a couple. Like, I don't want to listen to this now. And it was like a hard moment in my life, and I was like, okay, I think it's time to play this shit. You know, Swimming hit me, so Circles maybe too. You know, so I just played this shit, and it's the first song, right? Bro, I just sat and cried, bro.
Can you pass me my phone real quick? Wait, no, I can reach it. Because there's one album, I think it was in 2020 and 2021, there's one specific album I could not hear from him. Every song in the album I could not listen to because I will cry.
Oh shit.
Because it was during like the relationship that ended, but it really I had strong feelings, and when it ended, it really like crashed me. But there was this one album I would always skip because I would always cry, no matter the song. If I hear it, I'm like, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry, absolutely. And it was Circles.
It was
Circles.
Of course.
And then Swimming, really, like Circles for me was as it was ending, and then Swimming was just me crying. Swimming entirely for me was just crying. And that's like, I have so much emotion with it. That's why I got it tattooed, because I'm like, I want to remember this on my body entirely.
Yeah.
To never forget it. Never make the same regrets.
Damn.
Text I never should have sent.
Yeah.
Basically.
It's deep, bro. Yeah.
It's really deep.
It's deep.
Like most of my, like initially, like all my tattoos, they all have a meaning. I have 7 tattoos, and it's funny how I divided. Do you have tattoos, by the way?
No. No, but I wanna.
You ever thought about it?
Yeah, I wanna have like right now. I don't think I'm in the right
space or head mind right now. Understandable.
Yeah, exactly.
Understandable.
I don't have the mindset. Like, I know I'll grow, and then I'll maybe like, nah, I shouldn't have done that. So I don't wanna have regrets. I just wanna, you know, do it and be certain that
exactly.
That
like,
I
want this.
I want this. Yeah, to stay on me for life. You know.
Because I have friends that I remember their parents would say like, "Oh, don't get tattoos because your body is a holy temple." I'm like, it's funny for me because my idea of tattoos, like people can have tattoos of things they want, or it's dope, or it's interesting, or it looks cool, and I'm like, whatever you want to do, absolutely fine, absolutely accept it,
Yeah.
because it's you who's gonna regret at the end. If you don't, then nobody is.
Yeah.
But me, a concept I have for my body within tattoos, everything on my right side is a lesson that hurted
Oh, really?
and a memory I should learn.
Yeah.
And everything on my left side is just pure positivity.
Shit, that's so cool, bro.
That's why I have 7 tattoos.
separated.
And 5 are on my right. 5 on my right. Like I tell you right now, 2 on my left. I have Morse code.
Oh, what?
Morse code.
And what does it read?
Sister's initial.
What?
My sister's initial.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
And right here on my left bicep, I have
Yeah.
embrace your dreams and protect your honor. My dream to become a hero. Wait, my dream to become a hero.
My honor, my dream.
Nah, my honor, my dream
To become a hero.
to become. Yeah. Wow, it's really in my mind right now. It's really in my mind right now. But the last part is those wings, I want them.
Shit.
The first line is basically.
Is that a Mac Miller reference?
No, it's not. It's not actually. That's not. It's from a game actually. I guess it's from a video game because it was a person I really idolized when I was younger.
Which one?
Final Fantasy.
Oh, really?
Final Fantasy V Crisis Core.
I never got into Final Fantasy.
Because in the beginning it's embrace your dreams and protect your honor.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, because that's what I think you are as a person. Like you have your dreams, and what's the most important to your honor.
Yeah.
And
Of course.
as a soldier, because I feel like everybody in themselves are like going through battles.
Yeah.
My dreams, my honor. To become a hero. That is for in my life, my own life. I want to become my own hero.
Yeah.
Or I want to become a hero for somebody else. And then that kind of breaks off. And then there's a new line that says, those wings, I want them. That for me is when you're end of your life, when you're coming down, when you go down peacefully, you're going to grow wings and you're going to fly up.
Yeah. That's
And
cool.
and you'll feel peace, love, and in a way, there's a word for it, inertia. That's not inertia. It's nirvana.
Oh, yeah.
Complete nirvana. And I want those wings.
You know what's funny? I had a song called "Angels Can't Fly on Earth," and on it, like, it's about my grandpa. It was about him, like, because he passed away.
Yeah.
And the meaning of the song is like you can be the best person, or like so pure. Because for me, purity is really like important. Like to keep your mind clear. You know, clear of bullshit. You know, just because everybody gets corrupted. You know, like you have ambitions, you have dreams, but the world just you can't have that really, because the world just like imprisonates you.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
you
like torture in a way.
yeah, like you become corrupted. Like we do everything for money, bro. Like
Yeah.
so
A certain evil that comes back.
yeah, there's just you can't reach your full potential. I feel like it's really hard. Maybe you can, but as we see, you know, we have idols that they are corrupted in some other way. You know, it may not be just money, maybe something else. You know, so in this song I talked about like you can have wings like on Earth, but you can't fly because you can't reach your full potential. Yeah.
Damn.
And
I
I
like that.
wrote that about my grandpa because I know that he when he was a kid, he was just, you know, so high on life. Like he was a happy kid and everything, but so much shit and pain was caused that he was just like traumatized from it, you know? So that thing just fucks you up. And it's not fair. Like of
Absolutely.
course life's not fair.
Yeah.
And it's just I feel like you can't reach your full potential because of that. Because the world is evil.
It's just
you know?
built like that.
Yeah,
Like
it's
you
just built like that. Yeah.
it's hard to reach 100%.
Yeah.
Because it takes a lot.
It takes a
Wow.
lot. Yeah. Exactly. That's my.
I like
That's
that
my
actually.
point,
I'm
yeah.
gonna listen to it today.
And I mean, it's not that good.
Don't worry. I just
The
want to
recording
like.
shit. You can
'cause
listen to the
hearing-
lyrics. The lyrics are good, but the way we recorded it and shit, I don't like it. But
But I feel like you saying it now gives more meaning to
Yeah.
it. Because I know backstory behind the music. Like
Yeah.
I don't need to with certain songs I need to like listen to it to learn. But this one I know the situation, and now I can hear how it was expressed. It may not be the best because at the time it's like you work with what you have.
Yeah.
But it just when you can't fail to understand raw emotion.
Yeah.
When you see raw emotion,
Exactly.
no matter through what medium, you're gonna feel it.
You're gonna, yeah.
You're gonna absolutely feel it.
And one of my new projects that we're doing right now and will maybe be released soon, I guess, I hope. And it's about that. It's about feeling imprisoned. Like no matter where you go, how far you get in life, you're always gonna feel this like imprisonment, you know?
Mm.
You're gonna feel little.
Little damn.
Yeah.
That seems interesting.
So it's kind of like the tattoo you have, you know?
Huh.
Yeah. But it's more negative. I'd say.
Listen, we get dark. Listen, we get dark. Like, I don't want to promote it yet. Like, listen, if you're going through tough times, please don't listen to it. Listen to it when you're happy.
No, why not, bro? Like,
when you're going through tough times, do you listen like to sad music?
yes.
What?
That's the way, bro. Come on. You know,
I listen to sad music. You remember it? I'm like, damn. I remember when I was sad. I remember that. What do you mean? It's like you don't. I mean, do you listen to sad music when you're sad?
Yeah, it's about you can really feel your emotions.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I don't understand when you're happy, you listen to sad music. You're just remembering bad times.
Yeah.
I
Just
listen.
kills
When
your
you're
mood.
happy, you should listen to happy music.
When I'm happy, I want to feel sad. I don't want to feel happiness.
No, but you gotta go through
happy.
it, bro. And with the project, you know, I have, it's like you go through it. So if you're going through it, it always feels like you're alone. But when you listen to that type of shit, like it doesn't matter, like dark, sad, whatever you're feeling.
Mm-hmm.
If you listen or watch, it doesn't matter what type of art it is. Like you
it feels
go,
like you're not
you
going
go
through-
through it, and you feel like, okay, there's people going through the same shit. You know?
I'm not alone.
Yeah. So it's easier to conquer it. I mean,
That's
yeah.
how I feel like artists is portraying. It's like you're not alone. And then you have the weekend. I'm like, hey yo, reproduce. You like that, shawty? Give her my song. She'll love you. G.
But yeah, I think now the mainstream doesn't have that really. Like Kendrick,
Mainstream?
Kendrick brings in the mainstream. Yeah,
I feel like Kendrick brings culture. He brings
Yeah.
emotion.
Yeah,
he
he
just
does.
brings like the thought of how communities are right now
yeah,
and how it feels like going through it. That's
Yeah.
how I feel like Kendrick. Because I feel like Kendrick, he's a legend.
he is. And
He-
J. Cole too.
Absolutely. They're poetry artists.
Yeah.
Because you're like, the beat's good, the lyrics,
Mm-hmm.
they're amazing. The beat's excellent. The lyrics, out of this world.
Yeah, and the production,
The production.
it's insane, bro.
Absolutely.
It's
Like, I
insane.
think also one of my favorites, for example, is also Childish Gambino.
Yeah,
I think the album, what's the album? Redbone? He made it out of pettiness.
out of what?
The pettiness.
Really?
Pettiness. Somebody told Daniel Clovert, can you look it up? Why Redbone was produced? Because I think I remember correctly, he wasn't on an interview and he said like, yeah, he made it out of pure pettiness because somebody told him you can't make an album that's awesome and has no music video. And he's like, you don't think I can do that? Okay, bet. And he made Redbone.
It doesn't have.
I think no. The album is called "Awaken My Child."
Oh,
no,
yeah.
"Awaken My Love."
Yeah, Awaken My Love. It was like that.
Can you see that one?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
made it.
It doesn't have music videos.
Hmm?
It doesn't have music videos.
No,
What?
does not have
I always started that. What?
the full album. No music videos.
Shit.
Pure song.
That's like Kendrick. What Kendrick did with Damn, kinda.
Mm-hmm.
He
I
did-
have the record down. No.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did it because he wanted to show like, okay, you want mainstream sound, okay, and he did the Humble and DNA and all that shit. Like
Uh-huh.
it's still like very
it's
good
still-
and thought out.
J. Cole. I feel like also J. Cole did one album. It's called something Street.
Which one? 2014 Forest Hill Drive. This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you? It's him sitting on a roof.
Yeah. It's
What's it called?
2014, Forest Hill Drive. I think it was like that.
Yeah, because that's a street name.
Yeah.
But I remember, is that whole album without music videos? Because I've listened to the songs, and I don't think I've ever seen the music video. And I'm like, these songs, banger.
I think there are a few.
Because I believe like there was a time when they started making music, they didn't like care about music videos. They just like cared about the song itself.
Yeah.
And just make sure, I have an album cover. And just produce. And after a while, music videos started becoming more popular. Like, for example, I know J. Cole has that. Kendrick has that. Spinning Records.
Yeah.
There was also that by Mac Miller. And then you also had... there was one person I was thinking about specifically. I completely forgot. But all the Weeknd. I think House of Balloons.
Yeah.
No music video. Just song. Purely song.
I think the music videos are a good way to represent the song, and
I feel like it adds to it. It can either add a story or it adds just...
You know what I feel like when I have a music video of a song, I'm like more involved, more invested, and I'm like, okay, now this has a character.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because you're making a story, you know, and you're showing that story, and you're like connecting both arts, you know, like video making, like filmmaking. I mean,
because I remember what's his name? Ski Mask, the Slump God.
Yeah.
He gets Cole Bennett to do his music videos.
Yeah, but
And
it's kind of different because Cole doesn't rely that much on like the story.
No, he doesn't really. I realize that he doesn't rely on the stories.
It's good shots, you know. It's good shots and effects, you know, and editing.
You as a upcoming artist, I would say actually, because I remember I've seen the one that you produced. The music video, did you produce it yourself? You had the ideas and all that?
I had the ideas and I discussed them with Todor, the one that's filming the videos. And he's really good. He's now studying filmmaking.
Oh.
Shit, yeah. So he wants to make full-on movies. And that's really good because we share, like, we're friends from little too. Like my whole team, like we're just childhood friends, you know, to this day.
We all started together, G.
Yeah,
Started from the
we
bottom.
yeah, exactly. And he, you know, he makes full-on, we make like full-on movies. Like you want to feel the whole story, you know? Like, for example, like Facade has a story. It's
Villainous.
Yeah.
Facade,
yeah, the music video, it has a story, you know, like, okay, this guy gets kidnapped, you know, I'm the character, gets kidnapped, then he drives to a gas station, he gets left there, you know, fucking lost and shit, sits down, takes off mask and everything by himself, and he just goes and changes into the clothes that the kidnapper wore.
Oh.
And he goes in the car to again kidnap himself. So because my song in Facade, I talk about how, you know, derealization. Yeah, I talk about that. You know, like nothing feels real, like everything is bullshit, and So our idea was to feel like you're in a loop. Like your whole life is a loop. You know, and the only one that's limiting you is you.
Oh.
So that's the purpose of the video. And when we did that video, I look at the song in a whole different way, you know? So that's why I think music videos are really important to show the real
world or the real sensation, I would say.
Yeah, like you take the song and you represent it visually.
The real deal.
The real deal, yeah.
Like this is how you're supposed to conceive.
Yeah.
This is how you're supposed to receive it.
Yeah, exactly.
It kind of reminds me of the movie In Time. I think it's In Time that it's like a constant loop of the main characters, like a constant loop. It feels like the same day all over, and he's just figuring it out. And it reminds me of the movie. Is it In Time?
No, In Time is with Justin Timberlake.
No, that's not In Time. It's something about, I can't remember. I think it was a Quentin Tarantino movie. Something about loop or something like that. But the second movie is Tenet.
I think
Have you
I've
seen the
heard.
movie Tenet?
I think I have. Yeah.
Tenet is like a prequel of the movie Inception.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Then yeah, I think I have seen it then.
I wonder. Nah, it's like a movie about a guy that has a dementia, and the day keeps repeating. Can you look that up? And it's a really good movie. And it's like one of those movies you have to watch it twice to understand it. The first to just understand it. The second one to actually receive it.
Yeah, yeah,
Like fully get the real deal.
yeah, yeah. But when I was writing it, like the script,
Mhm.
you know, before discussing with Toder, my director,
Mhm.
when I was writing it, I thought of the movie Split. Do you know it?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like multiple personality disorder,
Personality, yeah.
and it's a really good movie. You know,
Mhm.
yeah, I've watched it. I don't remember it actually. I just have a vague memory.
Vague memory, okay.
Yeah.
But
Like
actual
the-
people that
Yeah.
actual people, did you find the movie? No. Oh, but actual people that actually suffered from that, they remember they talked about how they feel it, and it's they didn't
Yeah,
like
I've seen the video. Yeah,
yeah, they didn't
I
like
know
how
what
it was
you're talking-
portrayed.
yeah.
But well, I guess we have to wrap it up.
Yeah, shit.
This has been really cool, G. This has been
Thank
really
you for having
awesome.
me, bro.
Absolutely. I'd even call you to come back again, G, but it's a great time.
Thank you, bro.
Till next time, my guy.
See you next time.
You want to say something?
Yeah, I'm MarkOff. Stream Villainous. It's on all platforms, and yeah, expect something soon.
Bye.